we're going to start our exercise. You can download the model from here, week 11 house model. And then you know how to place furnitures, right? So I want you to spend a couple minutes to lay out the furnitures in this building. Then we will get into the schedule function at around 8:30. So spend some time loading the furniture, placing the um, lighting fixtures into the houses, into the home, and then we are gonna get into different the schedule function afterwards. To bring up the schedule, there are several ways. You can bring up the schedule from the Analyze tab, or you can also bring up the schedule from the View tab. So it's going to be up to you. In the Analyze tab, you can find it in the Reports and Schedule section. Then there's a Schedule/Quantities button. In the View tab, you can find it from the Create group. There is a Schedule button here, and then you can also create the Schedule/Quantities. So they're the same. Whichever button that you click, whether it is in the View tab or the Analyze tab, they're going to produce the same schedule. So if you press that Schedule/Quantities button, you have this new schedule window. This new schedule window is going to first ask you what items that you would like to produce the schedule for. So these are based on the Revit categories. So all the items like air system, air terminals, duct, ceilings, columns, furniture, lighting fixtures, or lighting devices, they're all there. So we're going to start with the furniture. So make sure you scroll down. These are alphabetically sorted and select furniture. Then you can name it furniture schedule or whatever you want. And in the phase, just set it to new construction. We're not messing with facing right now. So just hit face, just select new construction. Then hit OK. Schedule/commodities. Panel schedule is for electrical. Hmm? Furniture. Yeah, so right now we're trying to produce a furniture schedule. So hit furniture. Remember in the step that I provided in the lecture, first you have to figure out which item that you would like to produce the schedule for. So in this case, we are trying to produce a schedule for the furniture. After that, figure out what kind of information that you would like to include in the schedule. So that's going to be, in this case, the name, if we have that. Or if that is not available, that's usually going to be family, type, and then how are you going to measure the quantities for furniture? Usually it's just based on the count, right? So put count in it. Then if you want it to be more detailed, you can also select level. So we know where that furniture is located at. Then whatever other information that you would like to include. That can be the elevations from level, or if we have the information on the what else here, uh, manufacturer, we can put it there. But since this is just Autodesk families, most likely we won't find any information about the manufacturer. So we're just gonna include family, type, count, and level. After that, we just hit OK. Then now we have all the furnitures that we placed in this project. So we've got TV stand, couch, table, dining table, chairs, beds, desk, and TV. Those are the items that I have included. So this is the basic of making a schedule. Any question about developing one? So if you just want to know how many, say, if you place several chairs, if you place several shelves in the schedule, if you don't do any further modification on the filtering and the grouping, it was just going to list every instance of the item as a line item. So no matter how much item that you've got, um, it only will count as one line item. But what if you want to just count how many chairs in your building instead of knowing the exact location of the level? So we can modify this table by looking at the properties window. We can edit this after the fact. So scroll down in the properties till you found the other groups like fill, filter, sorting, grouping, formatting, appearance. Just click any one of these edit buttons and it's going to bring up the schedule properties. So you can edit, modify the information that this schedule has. So let's say I don't need the information for the level, so I'm just going to exclude that. I'm going to click on this level, double click that, and it's going to be removed. Then I want to know just how many items in the building. So instead of hitting OK, so it's going to remove the level column. I'm going to go to the sorting / grouping tab. And then I'm going to sort it based on either family or type. So it's going to be based on either one of these. So based on type, and then uncheck the itemize every instance. So if this is still checked, it will make every single instance as a line item. So if I hit OK, then it is going to roll up the items and just group them based on the type. So those are several ways that you can uh, modify or customize your schedule. If you need to know the exact location of every item in your project, then probably you need to itemize the instances. So if I bring back the sorting / grouping and I click itemize every instance, then it's going to count or list every item as a line item. If I uncheck the itemize every instance, then it's going to group all items of the same type and just count them, the totals. All right, so that's how you can make the furniture schedule. For lighting fixture schedule, it's the same. Just go to view, select schedule / quantities, and just look for lighting fixtures. And you can just um, use the same parameters like family, type, count. Then in the sorting and grouping, group them based on either family or type, and check the itemize every instance. Then you can hit OK. And you got a lighting fixture schedule. So in the lighting fixture schedule, when you are selecting the fields, the items is going to be different for furniture. Um, there are some items that are not there, like the luminous level, the what is it? Um all the lighting parameters associated with lighting fixtures can be displayed if you want. So let's say that I click on the luminance level. It's going to be in foot candles and include that in my schedule. Then it's going to tell me the luminance level. Oh, it's in looks not foot candles. Okay, so it's going to be foot candles. All right. Yes, absolutely. So if I add like a new item, so let's open the furniture schedule for um, a dining table. So I'm gonna add a new dining table on the second floor. Let me see if there's enough space in the master bedroom. I'm gonna add a dining table here because I can. Where is it? Component, place component. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna place a dining table here because this is a master bedroom. And then I'm gonna switch the shower stall with a bathtub. So I'm gonna load a bathtub here. I'm gonna place this right here. And if I bring my furniture schedule, then what is that? I will have the new dining table, 36-inch diameter, and there should be the bathtub is going to be in the plumbing fixture, so I'll have to bring up a plumbing schedule or plumbing fixture schedule for that. But yeah, anytime you add new items for the inside your building, the schedule is going to be updated right away. Okay, let's move. Hmm. Don't know why it's not included in the plumbing fixture. So let me see. Let me just take this furniture schedule out, and I delete one item from the building. Like I delete this dining table. So if I delete it, that line item is going to be removed from the schedule right away. Okay, so that's how you develop the schedule. And to include that schedule into a sheet, it's going to be as simple as like creating a new sheet. Let's say that I'm creating a new sheet called A104. Make sure that you use your own title block before you produce the sheet. I'm just doing this for example. So I'm going to use whatever Autodesk has in here. And after you have created that sheet, and in the project browser, scroll down until you found the schedule branch. So it's going to be a little bit down there, right above the sheet branch, and you'll find the furniture schedule and lighting fixture schedule over there. So if the schedule is too small, like there's a lot of spaces in the tile block, you can combine these schedules into the floor plans. instead of making its own dedicated sheet. So you can combine it into sheet A101 or A102, I guess. To make the um, font bigger, then well, you have to do some modification on the family. So I forgot how to do that. But yeah, there's additional step that needs to be done. For now, you can just leave it as it is. Um, if it is too small, it doesn't. If the tile block is too big, just combine these schedules or put these schedules in either the floor plan or the elevation views. All right. So we're going to continue in 2 minutes. So um, feel free to customize your schedule and set up the tile blocks. Make sure that you use your own tile block instead of the E1 tile block that Autodesk preloaded into the template. After this, we're going to learn how to use or do the callouts um, to create a large floor plan or room views or room section. So typically, the enlarged floor plans will be useful if you are having several identical rooms, like say apartment units or hotel units, and you want to like provide the viewer with like a more detailed view of that specific room type floor plan. So you can use the call out view in Revit to develop the enlarged floor plans. Okay, so before we get into the um, call out views, Just for your information, if you want to change or modify the text size in the schedule, let's say that your texts are too small, you can go to that schedule, like say you want to change the lighting fixture or the furniture schedule font. Bring up the furniture schedule and then bring up the schedule properties. Go to the appearance tab and there should be a group called text. Then you can change the text size. I have the 1/4 inch Arial. Hopefully you have that as well. You just need to change the size from schedule default to anything bigger than the default. So title, header, and the body, you need to change them. So it might not be visible right away in the schedule view, but once you bring them to the sheets, the font size will automatically be reflected. But now it's bigger. Sure. So uh, go to the schedule first, then in properties, any one of these admin should do. That's gonna bring up the schedule properties. It's the same where you select the fields, sorting and grouping. Go to the appearance tab, and then you can change the font sizes for the title, header, and body. Okay. All right. Next, for the call-out views to create the enlarged floor plans and the room section. So, like I said before, call-outs or the enlarged call-outs are usually used to like isolate the view of a specific area inside your building. So let's say that you just want to make or show the floor plan for the master bedroom. So you can use the callout view to do that. And to use the callout view, you can go to the view tab, select callout, and then you'll notice that your mouse is going to change appearance to a crosshair like this. And then the next step is just to draw callout, just like you're drawing a rectangle. Then you'll see this area showing up, and the bubble is going to be produced as well. Right now there's nothing there, but if you check your project browser, there is a new view called level 2 callout 1 if you do it in level 2. And you can go to that view by double clicking on that callout view, and you'll see um, that view. So what you need to do is to produce the enlarged floor plans for the bedrooms and master bedroom. So there are there will be 3 enlarged floor plans. One for master bedroom and one for each bedrooms. So I'm gonna repeat, go to view, select call out, then just draw the call out over the rooms. If the um, room tag doesn't show up, like this is a master bedroom, right? And you want to show the room tag or room label. Um, you can just go back to architecture tab and select tag room and place the tag inside the room. It's gonna show the room tag. For which, for the sheets? So for the enlarged floor plans, it's going to be A106. So you're going to need to create new sheets, name it A106. And this is going to be the enlarged floor plans. And then you can just put these callouts inside that sheet. And remember, you can always adjust the uh, scale. So if it doesn't fit inside your floor plan, inside your tile block, you can just activate the viewport for that enlarged floor plan and change the view scale. So make it a little bit smaller. Oh, that's so small. And don't forget to adjust the title and everything else. This is going to be dependent on your tile block, of course. And don't forget to rename the view names. So this one should be called enlarged floor plans for master bedroom. And then this is going to be a large floor plan for bedroom 1 or 2. Then this is going to be the enlarged floor plan so the reason why we need to rename the floor plan names, that's because whatever we name our views in the project browser, that's what's going to show up in the tile block. So if you don't rename it, it's just going to show up like level 2 floor plan, call out 1 or call out 2 or call out 3. For the room section, it's similar. You have to, what is it? You need to create section views for the bedroom and the master bedroom. So you do it from the section views. So you need to have several section lines that apply to callout views in this section view. So we're going to get to that at 9:10. So meanwhile, you can feel free to adjust your enlarged floor plans, placing callout views, or setting up your sheets. Hmm? You might need a new section view for that. You just need to make sure that the section views or the section cuts are cutting through the bedrooms. So right now there are two section cuts. One goes vertically and the other one goes horizontally. Just make sure those two cut through all the bedrooms. Don't forget to save your project. All right. So to create the room sections, we're gonna use the callout views as well. Um, and in order to do that, we gotta do it from the section view. So right now we have two section lines. We just need to open one of them. So either the horizontal one or the vertical one. Make sure that these lines are going through bedrooms. And select go to view. Then you will see um, the section view of that building. And now I have the master bedroom view and one of the bedrooms view. So to create the section view or the bedroom views or bedroom sections, we're just gonna use the view tab, use call out, and just draw the call out over that room. Now we've got the section view for the master bedroom, then another section view for one of the bedrooms. Then I'm gonna go to the other section view, which is, where's that? So it's gonna be this one over here. I'm gonna draw another call out here. This is going to be the other bedrooms um, section view. So you can see that call out views in the section branch. So you got this and this and this. Just need to figure out which rooms that this is showing. So this is going to be the master bedroom section, and this is gonna be, which is one is that? Bedroom 2 section, and this is going to be the bedroom 1 section. Now that you have all the sections for the rooms, you just need to place them in a new title block. So it's going to be A107. Name it room sections and place those inside the sheets. All right. So that's how you develop. That's how you produce these section views or the callout views. Once these callouts are associated with a sheet, like this master bedroom, for example, Revit will automatically assign to. It is going to give you like information on which sheet this callout showed up and which callout this sheet is going to be. This callout is going to be. bedroom sections. Yeah. All right. So for next week, we're going to do a peer review on your term project. So make sure that you submitted everything by Friday. We're going to do the review on spatial in Revisto. So I'm going to open up a sign up sheets for those teams who want some extra credit to review the building in virtual reality. So you'll be able to view other buildings' theme in spatial, and then you provide comments or some critique on that building. So, uh, hmm? I'm going to post that sign up on Brightspace for this week. So we're gonna do the review on Tuesday and Thursday. So you will be switching between using Revisto or Spatial. So if you sign up for the Tuesday section, you'll be reviewing in Spatial. Then on Thursday, you'll be reviewing the model in Revisto. So that spatial thing is not a requirement. It is just an opportunity for extra credit. So if you don't want or you feel like you're gonna get motion sickness from using virtual reality, most of people do, then you're welcome to not sign up on that.